must admit. But still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault, after all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop, sing songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene, I'm not swimming.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Texas Rangers completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-2. They now have 5 straight wins. As of today, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Angels amassed 14 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-5. At the start of the day, the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Angels are atop the division. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. Luke Weaver got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Diamondbacks by the Mariners 3-2. As of right now, the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West, 18 games out of first. Ramon Urias had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 9-2. Entering the day's action, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Blue Jays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the White Sox on the south side 9-3. Heading into the day, the White Sox are in 1st place in the AL Central. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. And the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, 14.5 out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers sent 3 balls into the seats as they pounded the Indians 7-1. At the start of the day, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, 5 games back. And the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, 5 games back. The Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 1-0. As of today, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're 15 games back, while the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. Byron Buxton was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading Minnesota past the Royals 9-8. In the standings, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 5.5 games back. And the Royals are at the bottom of the division, 20 games out of first. The Braves finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-2. Heading into the day, the Braves are in 1st place in the NL East, 1 game ahead of 2nd, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Yankees put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-1. At the start of the day, the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. And the Yankees are atop the American League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-2. As of today, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East, 6 games out of first, while the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. Andrew Benintendi drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, helping lead the Giants to a win over the Cubbies 6-4. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. As of right now, the Cubs are in 4th place in the NL Central, 12.5 games back. And the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Nationals earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 3-1. In the standings, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East. They're 2 games back. The Cincinnati Reds hit 3 long balls as they beat the Cardinals on the road 14-2. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals are in 3rd place in the NL Central. They're 7.5 games out of 1st. And the Reds are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The San Diego Padres combined to give up just 5 hits as they push past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 2-0. As of today, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard, while the Padres are atop the division. They have a small half-game advantage. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they took down the Seattle Mariners 6-2. As of right now, the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. While the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Houston Astros combined for a 4-hitter as they grab the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-0. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. While the Astros are 2nd in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard. The Toronto Blue Jays swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the visiting Rays 11-3. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Rays are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The New York Mets racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-4. As of today, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 8 games out of 1st. The Miami Marlins got 11 hits overall as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-1. In the standings, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, 2.5 games out of 1st. And the Marlins are at the bottom of the division, 19 games out of 1st. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-4. As of right now, the Dodgers sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. And the Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division, 19 games out of 1st. The Padres swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-0. Entering the day's action, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Padres are atop the division. They have a small half-game advantage. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Say that you'll feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest, tear you from me apart. Michael remained bad, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I pull up, I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invade the world. Rick was coming out while you break me. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules will gotta be rules, any exceptions. and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I hit a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Chris Bubich, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Here it comes now to Andrus. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7 spot can continue to stay hot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tony Kemp comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Bounce to first, reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver, here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Just underway here in Kansas City. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
One left for Oakland. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Sean Manaea gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Here's the first pitch. Adalberto Mondesi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And there's one away.
Batting second.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Kyle Isbell stands in as he looks at a called strike. Down and away, ball 1.
Down 1-1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base. In is Jorge Soler.
as he'll take a look at ball one. His career numbers against Minaya, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Striding in is Salvador Perez, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Soler is off of first with 2 away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll check in here at 256. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got it. Go on to Olsen. Will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bubic has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. sent on the ground out to second. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting sixth, the left.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
And that brings up Chad Pinder.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now it's Mark Canha. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Taylor. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to short.
Mondesi brings it in.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
The first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Minaya, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting seventh.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He comes in at 262 on the year with 19 homers and 49 runs batted in. 0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1.
No bench off the plate. Ball two. That's ball three.
This is a good at-bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Skied into very shallow right.
In comes Piscotty.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Stephen Piscotty as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch of the AB now. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike one. And he falls behind 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the left fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Andrus leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So now into the box is Matt Chapman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And it's fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Isbell gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be no problem over at 3rd, and there's the first out.
Number 27.
No one on with 1 down. Going striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. And there's ball 1. One out, nobody on. One and two, the count of the Royals shortstop.
1 and 2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Next, it'll be Kyle Isbell. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. KC down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So stepping in is Matt Olson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Matt Olson.
And now the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So next to bat will be Ramon Laureano. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail things here 2-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, Salvador.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Andrus. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Stepping in next, Hanser Alberto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So now to the plate, Ryan McBroom, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Comes set and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
all set for the start of the inning, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First offering on its way.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Into the box, Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Kenna rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Soler. And it's a foul ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. And he misses 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 2-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Striding in is Elvis Andrus. The potential tying run for him at third base. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Andrus is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
That one's in there. 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next, here is Tony Kemp. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. pitch is popped up. McBroom has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now a curveball misses inside. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Chapman brings it in. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play.
The center fielder.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Standing in now, Michael Taylor. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
1-2 now. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. He's got to hurry. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3 through 5, all even at 2-2. Jacob Junis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 24, Jacob Junis.
At the plate now is Matt Chapman. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center and even 30 home runs on the year as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Base is empty here with nobody out. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
The left fielder.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, Chad Pinder, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Mark Canha, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-0 count, the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Hey, 2-2 now.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's 3-2 Oakland. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're
looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch. Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy out. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And the runner will get back standing. So now to the plate, Kyle Isbell. No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Jorge Soler pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Mondesi stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knees.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Two and 2. Here it is. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Laureano is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now it'll be Stephen Piscotty in his career against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Josh DeMont comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat.
Elvis.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Matt Chapman We'll stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on its way as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. So next to hit is Matt Olson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Number 26 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Plate now, Ramon Laureano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the A's 6 and the Royals 2. Yusmeiro Petit gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
And now, Hanser Alberto. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Alberto.
First offering, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan.
Next to dig in, Ryan McBroom. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Petit, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way. The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Dozier.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Three and 1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
McBroom leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Number 2, Maeko.
To the plate now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bobby Witt Jr. will be next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch is popped up. Andres is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
J.B. Wendelken takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, Matt, interesting story on Bobby Witt Jr. I had a chance to come up in the minor leagues when his dad was with the Texas Rangers. I was a hard thrower, Matt. Bobby Witt Jr.'s father, Bobby, might have been the hardest thrower I ever saw in the minor leagues.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Scott Barlow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinder.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Isbell arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Next up for the A's, Mark Canha struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. They still lead at 6-4.
Leading up for the Royals, the shortstop, number 27.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here it comes, 0-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Next up is Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Next, it'll be Jorge Soler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Beaten into the ground over to first. Scooped up. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Score remains steady at 6-4. Stephen Piscotty will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. He's set and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mondesi has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Mondesi into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Matt Chapman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Well struck down the right field line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing to add here in the Oakland 9th. Last chance coming up for KC. They trail by a couple. That's 6-4. Jake Diekman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
Salvador Perez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball.
Now
what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Ryan McBroom, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. KC down to their final strike in this one. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Oakland used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Sean Manaea earns his 8th victory of the season. Jake Diekman records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
That's how it is, and Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you've been knocking with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip.
This ain't a skit, blue chip on a mission, been a dip, pole position, look. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time nothing. Yeah, it's been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time nothing. Putting up some all-time numbers. Ain't the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the capping out the bag. And long as the world's spending all the taxes, I ain't standing out, I gotta keep it active. Click pop, horses in the drop. Pop, yo, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock. Get the tip top, with my photo out, hey. When I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this has been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. Yeah, it's been a long time